Can I get a howl? What you guys got going here on this fine Monday morning? October 18th. You'd think I'd know that. Good morning. I never say and here we are. Good morning, y'all. Okay, listen, I am so happy that you all, for those of you all that are here, well, always I'm very happy. And I want to thank Teapot so much for all of the amazing moderation she does. Amy, thank you. I saw you just pop online. Y'all, I feel confident that Amy would not mind y'all sending straight up love to her little baby girl, Miss Prissy Pumpkin Pants. That's what I name her. I don't call her name. I call her Miss Prissy Pumpkin Pants. She's a little under the weather. And I haven't seen him pop on yet, but our good friend Panda is laid up in the hospital, y'all. He had an episode yesterday of some kind. Happy birthday, Sheila. Sheila, let me know if you want me to sing happy birthday to you. I just automatically sing happy birthday to people, and I feel confident that at least 50 or 60% of them over the years probably didn't like it, and that, you know, that never occurred to me till just today. So in any event, let me know. But if you guys would wait, what? Who else? There's 60th. Sylvie, happy birthday! Hey, Mark. So happy birthday, happy birthday. You say it's your birthday. So, y'all listen. I'm fitting to get the flipping the cards, And but before that, I've got to ask, because this is like crazy important. It's not more well, it might be more important than people's birthdays just for the moment. Overall, it's not nearly as important as people's sacred days. But because that's what I think a birthday is. It's your sacred day, right? It's to the best of my understanding. Pardon me, y'all. I slid into this chair at 8:59 3/4. I was like, oh my God, I'm Harry Potter. I'm going to platform 9 3/4. But in any event, so, a bat flew into my life the other day. Ooh, Joe, that's very interesting. Hey, Mark. So raise your hand or raise your hand. How about put it in the chat if you all have been experiencing more synchronicities than usual in the past month. More synchronicities than usual in the past month. And I'm gonna tell you something about it, Joe. Kind of scared you though. Well, how big was this owl, Joe? Because it's just an owl, and you're a Joe. So I don't know what your stature is, meaning how tall you are, how much, muscle you pack. But but I feel confident that you could take on that owl at any given moment, given their size versus your size. All that being said, okay, I'm getting some yeses in the chat. All right, let me tell you guys something. I learned this over the weekend. Insanity. Okay. So, right? Oh my God, Jennifer. Oh my God, yes. 333 spiders and owls. Okay, listen. That's it. I am declaring owls the official animal of this Halloween, this October, because if y'all could know the stories that I've gotten about owls just in the past week, it's craziness. And then one of them, I can't go into the story, but it's with a person that I'm doing some business with. I don't know this person. They don't know me. And they were just compelled to tell me their story, and it had to do with a big, ginormous. He said it's and he's used to seeing owls. He said it was easily double the size of any owl he'd ever seen, ever in his life. So let me just say this. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. So that said, I learned over the weekend because I had to fill out a questionnaire for something I'm doing. And on that questionnaire, it asked me, did I know my Enneagram type? And the company that puts out this questionnaire made it clear, if you don't know your Enneagram type, it's another way of personality typing, like a Myers-Briggs, then you were supposed to take this Enneagram test. I really thought I had taken one before, but no way. Once I got in there and took it, I was like, yeah, I didn't take this test. Dig this, y'all. I'm a number 8 in according to the Enneagram test that I took by the Enneagram Institute. 8, one of its wings is the number 9. What's it called? The bear. That was it. I was like, you know what? I have got to tell y'all on Monday. And then yesterday, I was texting back and forth with a good friend of mine. Thank you. And she had just finished a book, watching a program, I don't know, something that was talking about, no way, but I'm telling you, Luca, it's totally true. Oh, hi, Luca. Luca Red Tarot. I don't think I've seen you. I ain't seen you around these parts before. Welcome. So all of that said, La Familia. Hey, Tyler. But all of that said, what? Jennifer? Oh, my word. And now it's 9:09. Give me a minute, y'all. Y'all, are you joking me right now? Look, y'all. Y'all, let me gain my composure back. But here's the, okay, listen. I'm used to interpreting symbolism and meanings and, having a knowing when things come. Wow. Hey, Pearl, all the way from the UK. So, I'm used to all of that, right? And the people that know me best, when they're around me, when kooky things happen, they're like, are you ever going to be able to control that energy? Not so far as I know, but I'm telling you all about Enneagram 8 and a wing of number 9, and it's 908. Crazy. Okay. Or 809 or whatever she put. Either way. Okay, so let me just say. So this friend of mine just got this intel, and it makes very good sense to me. I know I'm fussing with my hair, y'all, but I got whacked in the head over the weekend. So in any event, according to her, what's happening is I'm going through a synchronicity storm, but it's not a bad storm. It's a really good storm. But what it's supposed to alert you to is that humongous major things are coming. And can be, depending on how you feel about it, how does that sit in your gut? It can either be it's going to be amazing. Maybe it won't be so fabulous, but it's going to be big. Now, she did not hear anything, or I don't remember if she read it or she heard it, that would lead her to conclude that a synchronicity storm could be anything other than portending of or giving an omen of something fabulous. But Mary Margaret, girl, I am sending the force be with your hair. If you're doing your hair right now, the force be with you, sister. So, because hair. But any event, okay, so I just want y'all to know that, no, you didn't miss the Friday Live, Mindy. I missed the Friday Live. Let me just apologize. Y'all, for those of you that don't follow me on Facebook, or we're not friends on Facebook, well, you're welcome to friend me on Facebook. I don't do what some other people do. They're like, you can only go to my author page and my personal page. I don't do that. I'm not that mysterious. So, I am dealing with a pulled rib. Long story how it happened. Never had one before. It hurts like the dickens. But that's what chiropractor stuff is for. So in any event, here's what, cause hair. So I'm begging you, those of you that have been noticing more synchronicities than usual, because if I have had the bear come out for me 50 times in the last 2 weeks, in the absolutely most unexpected places and ways, it's come to me once. It's just been insanity. So there we go. We're going to the chiropractor this morning. Excellent. So, Cheryl, you got, who are you bringing the ruckus with, Cheryl? Hey, listen, y'all, that's why I have my own forums. Because for the exact reason of when Facebook and all of its little cronies went down 2 weeks ago, I'm not trying to sharecrop. sharecrop. Now, I'm sharecropping on the internet, but the internet is not going to take me down. The worst that could take me down on my websites, or, you know, you get taken down on YouTube, anything, but no. So that's why I have my own forums. And if push came to shove, I could just keep my forums live on my own forums and get the word out to everybody. Just go to this server and you can see whatever you want to see. So in any event, insane intermembrane. That Jennifer, I love that song. From Pitch Perfect. Is that what you're talking about? That guy, he is hilarious, and he's nothing like that in real life, by the way. But anyway, all right. So I just had to start out by talking to y'all about synchronicities because it's no joke. I know I'm making a joke and I'm keeping everything light this morning, but and it should be light. I mean, if you got amazing things coming, what's not to love about that? But it is, hey Antonio. So notice karma playing out. Not that I enjoy it, but just an observation. You're a better person than I am, Kelly. Although I have to say, I'm guessing you mean because somebody got whacked right upside the head with their karma. Because karma can make good things happen. So there you go. All right. So, 2 broken ribs. Oh, dang. Teapot. All right. So first what I'm doing is I'm just going to draw a card for everybody. Just for everybody. And then we're going into the zodiac signs. And I didn't, I was told not to really pick a money or anything like that. It's up to y'all really, what you're really wanting to know. So this is like an all-purpose pull. Whatever you're wanting to know is, little C, big C. I'm hungry. Random. Oh no! Angel heart. I'm sorry. Luca Red Tarot. Half. Y'all, every hair on my body is standing up. Luca Red Tarot, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I don't recall seeing your name here before. You just delivered the most incredible message to me, and I thank you. So if you guys haven't seen it, the newest part of the pack is Luca Red Tarot. My mind is so blown. I've already lost what he wrote. And here it is. Luca Red Tarot writes, my childhood puppy, which was half wolf, half German shepherd, his name was Bear. Now, here's why that's a message. I think I shared, I did. I shared the story last week with y'all about all of a sudden a ginormous Eurasian black wolf is walking with me. I've never had a wolf walk with me. I've communicated with them. I've had all kind of encounters with them in person. But a real, like that, no. And that coming in the same, and I was just looking, let me not get started about the kind of dogs I was looking at last week for somebody, but that you would put wolf and bear, it's your first time here, you don't know me, you don't know any of my story, I'm guessing, and you write wolf and bear, now I know something even bigger is coming, because second only to bear has been wolf, everywhere. So Luca Red Tarot, thank you so much. Somehow in our sacred contract, you were supposed to show up today and let me know. Good gravy. I'm gonna pull a card just for you as soon as I pull a card for everybody. I really appreciate that, Luca. Truly, I do. You don't. Wow, holy cowie. Okay. Ooh, I love chows. What, Natalia? Yeah. Also, It's like one of the 9 words I know in Spanish. Okay, this is just insanity. Okay, so for everybody, the puffin. Yay! Yay, which is the Fool card. And so for those of you that have never watched me do like my pick a card daily tarot readings, or you're just only catching the live, and thank you, the family, the pack that comes on here faithfully, and just, I love you all so much. I love you all so much. Sometimes I sit around and go, God, I don't even know what I did to deserve these people. And I don't know, but I love you and I really appreciate you. Wolf, see, Cherry Bee? Amy, are you talking about my cat bear, the big black cat bear that I used to have? I do know that werewolves and lycans are real. I absolutely do know that. Vampires are real too. I just never mind. But they're real. Okay, listen, y'all. Yeah, okay, got it, Amy. Thank you. Okay, listen, y'all. Hey, Doris, I don't recognize your name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You might have been here before, but I miss a lot in the chat. Okay, listen, y'all. This is no joke. This is no joke. This is for every zodiac sign. This is for every zodiac sign. This is your overall spirit, totem, and power animal, and your overall tarot card based on the Rider Waite Smith tarot. The Fool is about taking risks and stepping off a cliff with great faith. But it's not taking a blind leap of faith, and it's not taking a blind risk. It's not like you just free fall into the hands of the universe. Let me explain to you why that cannot happen. Okay. Yep, there it is, Jennifer. Right here. Okay. Aw, thank you, Joe. Okay, so this said, puffins, they're about cute as they can be, but they don't do too well on land. You ever watch a puffin flying in land? They're gangly little critters, but dang, they're cute. And they spend a fair amount of their time in the water. So all of that said, this is about I'm trying to stick with the tarot and the spirit animals from the cards, but my psychic mind is on super warp drive right now. I feel like this may sound like a generality, but I don't think it is. There are a bunch, maybe 6, half dozen, a dozen or more of y'all that are trying two things. You're working to figure out if you can achieve this thing you want to achieve, which means starting something new, putting yourself in a little bit of a place of vulnerability, because the ultimate decision will be in someone else's hands. It's like if you want to change careers and you've got to interview with different people, if you want to start a business, if you want to change relationships, maybe even just where you live. But there's something about new beginnings that you are really, it's like taking most of your energy and your time. Most of your energy and your time. Oh, Mindy. Of course we will. If everybody would send love to Mindy's fur baby, Yogi Bear. Oh, yes, send. Okay. So, all of that said, there's something. Wow, Lisa Snyder. That's interesting. Okay. There's something about the starting of something new. Now, let me just say this. It doesn't have to be a complete about face. So let's say that you're in your, I'll just use this. Let's say that you are a professional psychic medium, tarot flipper, rune reader, crystal person, energy healer, all of them. If you have been thinking about adding, I mean, you could be a phlebotomist for all I know. If you've been thinking about adding another skill set to your current whatever it is that you do, and if you have been thinking about maybe moving out of the house you're in and getting a new house, It doesn't matter. Whatever new you're thinking about, it is time to really pay attention to the synchronicities because they've been coming. And they are absolutely, aw, thank you, Pearl. Thank you for putting that on the forums. Hey Keith. Um I need to move on. I do. I want to get to everybody this morning and not be lagging over. And I've already yapped way more than I was supposed or should have. But whatever this is for everybody, it's no joke. So have the courage and remember the Fool card. Here and also here's what I keep hearing. Maybe even on this thing, this new thing, you've heard no. Like you've reached out to achieve it, and the people in higher positions have said no. Don't stop, because what's happening that you don't realize is you don't have it all together yet. You don't your plan is not complete yet, but it will be very shortly if you'll just sit back, work with your totem. When I drift off like that, this is what I'm hearing. When you start to work with that, especially if somebody's told you no, and you're like, they're just one person, or it's just one company, or it's just one housing this, or it's just one it's time for you to take a look at your birth totem, which starts out with your zodiac sign animal, right? And if you've never heard me say this, Gemini, Virgo, and Libra, their totem animal is human. And in what I've been told by the animal kingdom, humans can definitely be your spirit animal because we're human, right? Okay, all that said, work with your animal totem, your birth totem, to be able to see how you're going to polish up whatever you need to polish up within you, so that when you go back the next time, you're going to get a resounding yes. Iced coffee. Okay, I'm drifting off like that because who sings that song? We're only human. Bum, 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 bum. Is that Flock of Seagulls? No, it's somebody. I don't know who it is. Okay, I've delivered that message. I'm moving on to the zodiac signs, and I'm going to do this. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just pull a card for Lordy B. Luca Red Tarot. Luca, I don't know what your questions are. I don't need to know what they are. I don't know what's on your heart today. I just need you to focus on one thing that you want to know about, or you can determine that this is like it's just a general thing for you, but I really appreciate you delivering that message. So Luca, you've got prairie dog inverted. Now, prairie dogs, in my deck, the ARC deck, which is what I read from, prairie dog is about community. It's about really close-knit relationships, like really close-knit relationships. But it's also about communication. Like meerkats, prairie dogs have a highly sophisticated vocabulary that they talk to each other with. So when I see prairie dog come inverted, I know that somebody's probably having an issue with communicating with someone that they care about. And I feel like, if you don't mind, why would I stop, Cheryl? This is supposed to be helpful. Okay. But I feel like, yeah, Human League. Thank you. Shelly St. Aubin, thank you. Human League. Okay. So Luca Red Tarot, you're new here. So what you don't know is that if folks come on my channel, I hope that they're okay with getting personal messages. I'm never going to say anything, scary or harmful or hurtful, but if it is whatever is coming through, Spirit will give me the way to say it that will be least triggering. So there's something about you're having the courage or being, all I'm hearing is you don't understand. You don't understand. And what that means is there's some kind of communication snafu going on between you and someone you care about, and you're not understanding what it is. I'm not saying it's your fault. The animal allies are not saying it's your fault. What they are saying is it is simply a communication thing. You've got to get it clarified. And once you do, I see the prairie dogs, the card literally twisting around in my mind so that it becomes upright and you give sweet kisses and they give you sweet kisses back. And so there's something very much about that for you. But here's the other thing. I'm going to assume, Luca Red Tarot, that you're a tarot reader. My sleuthing skills are legendary because no one could ever tell from your handle, right? From your screen name. All right, listen. What you don't know, Luca, is that your business, your tarot business, is fixing to explode. I keep hearing that you're a smart marketer, and you're about to step, really almost like it's when the clock chimes, New Year's Eve this year. It's like you're going to wake up on the 1st and be like, "Voo! 2022 is going to put you in a race car." And it's not a race to the finish line. It's supersonic. Supersonic. So I don't know what that is, Luca, but good for you. You heard it here first. Well, you probably didn't. You probably heard it from your cards and yourself first. But there you have it. Okay. All right. So there you have it, Luca. I hope that was helpful. All right. So let's take the air signs first. Air signs. The hell are you guys? Somebody put in there with the air signs are. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I think maybe I'm not supposed to do the readings this way by element, because I never draw a blank like this in any other way. Air signs. Air signs. Sheep. Okay. That's right. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, right? The mutable signs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, Libra, this is your tarot reading. Gemini, this is your tarot reading. Aquarius, this is your tarot reading for this week. All right, here is the story. I don't know what awesome. You're very welcome, Luca Red Tarot. I'm also hearing you're a very fine tarot reader, like really a good tarot reader. Really, like you just don't regurgitate back. You don't regurgitate back the meanings of the cards. Like you're a real reader. Yes, you are a sheep. Here's why you're a sheep. Sheep get a bad rap. Now, I say the word all the time, sheeple, right? Okay, I'm not a big fan of sheeple. People that they'll just go along blindly, go along to get along, live half lives because they're scared all the time. The mama bear in me wants to fix that for people like you don't even know. You just can't even know. But that's not what sheep are about in my deck, usually speaking. For the air signs, what I am hearing for you all from sheep, well, two things really. Hey, Presh. Good morning, Presh. Welcome. Try to buy a lady dinner first before you ask her to put out. And my moderator, Teapot, will explain to you how things work around my channel. Okay. So that said, yes, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. My mom used to tell me that all the time, which is why I've gotten in more skirmishes in my life, because I do not compromise. I don't compromise. not my ethics. They're my ethics. They don't have to be anybody else's ethics, but I do not compromise those. And if for any of you guys that know about Enneagrams, woohoo! Hey, Celine, no caps today. Yay! No caps today. Celine Boyd, howdy. I can't, please tell me how to pronounce your name. But that said, what I'm hearing that you are a sheep about this morning, their air signs, is this. Sheep are highly underestimated animals. And I feel like if you are if you're an air sign, not only are you underestimating yourself presently, but you're surrounded by people that are underestimating you, and everybody just stop it. Stop, because you're more than capable of and meant to do whatever this thing is that you're kicking around in your head. Now, oh my gosh, y'all, I don't think I've ever said this to you. What am I thinking? Okay. For those of you that are tarot readers, you're going to be like, really? But for those of you that are just learning, or you're a tarot enthusiast and spirit tone power animal enthusiast, okay. Here's how the story of tarot, when you're reading it, or even oracle cards. I know many readers that read oracle cards and they just do one-off cards, like it's not the progression of a story. That's fine for them, and that's how they work with that. That's their business. But I look for the whole story. So think about this, air signs. At first it was take the risk, right? The puffin, the fool. And now for you, it's the sheep. And you're underestimated in these things that a way you want to be, a way you want to live, some things that you want to accomplish. Get it? The Fool card, take the chance, a calculated risk, not blind faith. And then if you're underestimating you, stop it. Hey, Don. Stop underestimating yourself. And for people that, hey, Perry, it is so nice of you to come on my channel this morning and try to scam everybody. So I'm going to block you and I'm going to bless you because you're a jackass. That's the other thing I pledged to do this week, was be my normal Southern self. Complete and totally, when I just look at someone and go, you're a jackass. Okay. All right, so here's the story. Get with the program, y'all. Get with the program, you air signs. That means that whatever you've been underestimating yourself about, others have been underestimating, not true. Not true at all, and you're going to do great when you step out of your fear zone. All right. Oh, I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay, I will take the first air sign question if you are an air sign. Hey, Larry, how are you? Larry Larson. Larry Larson. I am so glad to see you here. Larry, I'm going to come to Mexico and I'm going to come visit you. Well, Lisa, Lisa, here's the thing. Don't get me started. Oh my gosh, Corrine, hello. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's my friend Corrine that I think I told y'all a whole long time ago about carp, the carp fish, or that I hope you have your carp still, Corrine. Okay. Here's the story. Does any air rude as hell. That's what we say in the South too. Okay, I'll take one question from an air sign. So if your question, Tyler. Okay, Tyler, what are the rocks trying to tell you energetically? Okay, that's a really interesting question. Oh, look, and listen, y'all that have these like Islamabad, blah, 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 bapa-dapa-dabandu, Odie, if you don't think we can't see your scam coming a mile away, you're dumber than you appear on screen. Yes. Is that straight up rude? Nope. Because I'm calling it like I see it. And guess what? I don't live in fear of the cancel culture. right? That cancel culture. I don't live in fear of offending someone. Sometimes people need to be offended, myself included. I got offended last week, but you know what? As ugly as this person was being, because they were, and they hit a sore spot with me, which is my newsletter that I hadn't sent out in like 4 or 5 months. Believe me, nobody has more shame over that than me. But, and it triggered me. It did, which is a good thing, because I'm fixing to start sending that bad boy out 2 times a week now. All right. So here's the story. Oh, Tyler. Okay, I don't know any other way to say this, Tyler, except for these 3 cards were stuck together. What the rocks are trying to tell you. This was the lead card. Oops, sorry. That was the lead card. And notice how she's laying on a rock? Dirt. Okay. So that said, so much for good karma. So, oh my gosh, Pearl, that's fantastic. I love it. Okay. So, Tyler, this answers your question. There's something about water energy. There's something about giving yourself permission to dream, to fantasize in whatever way you might fantasize, and I'll leave that little gem right there. And that said, though, that said, the sloth is the 4 of swords. I love this card. It is about slowing down, resting, meditating, and without going into a whole, rhetoric about the 4 of swords and the Rider Waite Smith tarot, because that's what my deck is based on, is that symbolism, those meanings, that kind of thing. I won't go all into the chakra points that the swords are pointing to, but Tyler, I can really recommend to you, based on these cards, I would absolutely tell you that you really could do very well by yourself if you did some chakra work, clearing them out, healing them, all that kind of thing. Mindy, of course mermaids exist. They're totally real. I'm a mermaid. You should, well, once upon a time, I was no joke in the water. Okay, so that said, the other one that came out is the 5 of swords. That can hurt. So there's something about what you're going through that really is not great. And we all know what flies feed off of. So whatever gross stuff you're feeding off of, somebody else's energy, someone else's intentions or lack of good intentions, I don't know why, I just keep getting this feeling that you're really hard on yourself, Tyler, that you're really, really, really hard on yourself. But I would encourage you to stop being hard on yourself, unless it is for you to get in the flow where you no, just stop being so hard on yourself. That's it. I hope that was really helpful. Yes, I do. All right. Moving, and sorry guys, I've got to go at 10 this morning. I know I've been cutting these short the last week or so, but I gotta. I'm sorry, y'all. This is for the earth signs, which are sorry if you guys hear that strange noise. I got a kitty cat chucking his breakfast this morning in my office. It's always such a pleasure. Mindy, you know I don't answer yes or no questions. You know I love you, but I don't. So rephrase that question. Okay. Oh, that's a cool handle. Akasha Aztec. The invisible shepherdess. That's super cool. You're welcome, Tyler. I hope that made sense. And Tyler, I keep seeing the color blue. Are you working with light blue stones, like maybe a celestite or I just keep hearing you're working in the I just keep hearing that you're working with the angelic realms. There we go. Okay. That's why they call it psychic, you guys. Okay, Tyler, those celestites are going to hold you in very good stead. Really, really, really. Do I see your photo? No? How would I see your photo? Oh, well, y'all, here's what it looks like on my, here, I'll show you on my screen. See that? That's what I see. Ooh, hold on. That's what I see. So your little icons are there, but they're about the size of a pea. And I can't see the pictures. And I can't click on the pictures to see them either. So there you go. Nope, I'm a for real psychic. So is everybody. Okay. So earth signs. Great. They are Virgo. Dang, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. Somebody put up the earth signs. Somebody put up the dang earth signs. Oh, what am I thinking? Capricorn and Taurus. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Dang. Okay. All right. Ready? Do you believe in magic? Bum, 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 bum. Do you believe in magic? It's a magical Monday for you earth signs. Unicorn, which is really helpful for you right now because every earth sign I know right now is so mired into getting the job done, making sure things are in order. They're just trudge. So take some time, and of course, Catherine Windsor, she clicks on right when the unicorn shows up. Catherine, Miss Virgo, do you think that that is any coinky-dink? Sorry about that slurpy slurp, but that was excellent. Okay, y'all, what were we just talking about at the beginning of the reading, right? We were we were talking about synchronicity. And so poof, Catherine Windsor shows up with her Virgo self. I think you're a Virgo, right? Yeah, you're a Virgo because you and Snyder are you guys are Virgos together. You're like the Doublemint twins. And she loves unicorns. Catherine loves unicorns. Ta-da! Okay. Y'all, please don't make me go into the symbolism and meaning of unicorn. They're magical. So, listen, there's this awesome meme that goes around. There are a lot of different versions of it, but it's something like, I don't have time for shiitake mushrooms. Or, no, something. I don't have time. I've got magical shiitake mushrooms to do. S-H-I, you know the word. So, okay. I know, Amy Pittman. For those of you, I'm going to sell you out, Catherine. For those of you that don't have the pleasure of knowing Catherine Windsor, she doesn't look real. She looks like a Disney princess has come to life. No joke. She doesn't look real. She looks, the Disney princesses, they all have those giant eyes and perfect skin and those cheekbones that you just want to pop them because they got cheekbones. The only thing on my body's got cheekbones, my elbows. So all that said, hey, Corrine. Anyway, she looks just like she looks like a Disney princess. So Corrine, what's really interesting is I know how you love horses, and it's no joke that did my picture just go all blurry, y'all? Probably. Hold on. So unicorn. All right. Yeah, it's better. It's back in folk. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not blurry anymore. And she is beautiful inside and out, angel heart. Yes, she is. She's truly an etheric angel. Pardon me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Oh, hi, Georgie. Sorry, y'all. I gotta get some water. So there's the story for you, earth signs. Believe in the magic. Now, I really think it's important for you to remind yourself that you are the magic, but be the magic, y'all. All right, moving on. Fire signs. I would. Sagittarius, Aries, and somebody put the other one in there. Sagittarius, Aries, and hey, Liren. Zephyr Hills. Liren, what country are you in? Leo, thank you. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, this is your tarot reading for this week. Thank you, Lily. Okay. Y'all, if I go dark, it's because Georgie has gone buck wild on my desk. Georgie the pirate cat. For those of you that don't know Georgie the pirate cat, hold on, I will show you. This is Georgie, the pirate kitty. Hey, Georgie. And he's got that, I just adopted him like 4 months ago, and he came with the eye. The eye. South Africa. Yeah. Oh, hey, honey. Hey. Oh, I didn't know that was your screen name. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. I hope that was helpful for you on Saturday. I really do. Okay, so here's the thing. Georgie came with that eye. I have to get it taken out. It's not causing him pain or discomfort of any kind. I promise. But he is now officially a pirate. Okay, so the fire signs. Let me get your animal in your card. Y'all, what is this today with everybody in the relationship drama? First it was the air signs, now it's the fire signs. If you look at these sugar gliders, they're inverted. And sugar gliders are about hold on, I'm hearing. Hold on. Okay, listen. I'm being told to oh wow, Luca. See, all these synchronicities on this channel this morning are just insanity. Relationship sucks. Oh, little C, big C. You won't always feel that way, honey. You won't. I promise. I promise. Okay. So, that said, I dreamed a dream, time gone by. La la la. I had a dream from Les Miserables. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Okay. Let me go back to this. So, oh my word. Y'all, look at what these words mean when it's upright. Leap of faith. What does that have to do with the very first card that came out at the reading this morning? The Fool. A leap of faith. Now, when a card is inverted, that usually means that something is postponed, or it's kind of like the negative aspect of it or the challenge of it. However you want to take it, right? Sugar gliders are easy like a Sunday morning, except for these. They're turned upside down. Now, that being said, it's always hard for me to see a fire sign that is afraid or maybe a little fractured, a little broken, a little crunchy, because they are usually the ones that blaze the trail for the rest of us. Just that fire, whammo bammo. So if you're a fire sign, chances are very good that you are really, you perceive that you're stuck, or you maybe feel disempowered. Maybe feeling disempowered is the word for it. So if you would please take a look at that and a new relationship, Shelley. Shelley St. Aubin, are you a fire sign? Okay. I'm begging you. You're being shown twice about taking a leap of faith. And I think that's going to hold you in very, very good stead. Really. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I didn't take an earth sign question, and now I want to take also a fire sign question. So if you're a fire sign, or if you are an earth sign, please put your question that is not a yes or no question in the chat. I do not. Wowza. Right? Okay. Hey Tracy, good morning. So if you're an earth sign or a fire sign, please type in a question. I'll take the first one of each that comes up, and please write there that you are fire sign question, earth sign question. That way I'll know who is who. And I already drew your cards. How can you help control yourself? Antonio, that's a very big question. I don't know what you are wanting to control yourself from, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Honey, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not. I promise I'm not. But this is one of the ways that Spirit always shows up, because Spirit knows before we do. Now, having said that, my personal belief of the why that is because we are always tethered to our higher self, which lives everywhere. Here's how I classify it. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong. It's just how I classify it in my little pumpkin head. Your spirit is what enters your body when it comes, or what your body holds, but it's not really held in your body. It's held in the etheric around your body and inside your body. But you always stay tethered by a golden cord to your soul, which is timeless. It is indestructible. It is. And so when we have messages come before the fact, I firmly believe it's our higher self communicating with our spirit self, and it can also include messages from the other side. Oh, good morning from Saudi. Good morning. Please send me some baba ganoush, please. Okay, so that said, asking how you can control yourself. Now, let me just say this. This is really important. And it's important for you, Antonio, and it's important for everybody watching this. No one likes to be controlled. You should read up on an Enneagram 8. I always thought that I had oppositional defiant disorder when someone wants to control me. I don't even know the lengths I would go to get out of a situation where someone was trying to dominate and control me. That's not for me at all. But it's different. Being at peace with something doesn't mean accepting it and it just is what it is, because then you're tucking away and you're packing away an emotion or a feeling or a way of being. You're submitting to a way of being that you don't want to do. So when we talk about controlling ourselves, it doesn't matter where the control comes from. None of us like to be controlled at our core. Now, you might like to be controlled in certain situations, wink, wink, but and you might be a person that likes to be the more passive or submissive person in a relationship and let somebody else take the reins. That's fine. But that's not in some ways that is about giving up a little bit of control, but really you cannot possibly give up your control because you are not of this earth. You're not. So when you start talking about wanting to be in control of yourself, being at peace with something, like the guy next door that just cannot stop himself from going through my recyclables. I got a fellow that has some issues that lives next to me, and he just loves to go through my recyclables. It doesn't really irk me, but I don't know. It triggers me some way. I don't know what it is yet. But now I've come to see it organically as funny. Like, I'm almost disappointed the night before the recycle truck rolls up. I really I really, he didn't do it this week. I didn't hear him going through my recycles, and I was looking for it. I was like, oh, is he okay? So that whole relationship has morphed into, dude, what are you doing in my recycle bin? To, oh my God, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. That's how I know that I'm truly at peace with this old boy. And that's what I'm talking about. This is about an organic thing. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. All right, so moving on. Hold on, let me get back to hold on, I'm going to take the... Okay, Lyra and Heart, you're the earth sign, so you'll get that. Really feeling water energy. What's up with all the water? Well, here's the thing. You got the opossum. Now, what's crazy and... Oh my gosh, Lyran. Oh my gosh. Now, you're from South Africa. And I don't know this about South Africa, but I for sure know this about Australia. Australians have a possum, and the Americas have an opossum, and they're different animals. And Australians get super up in arms when someone calls an American opossum a possum. They're not having it, right? Because that possum belongs to Australia. So there's something for you. I mean, you're close enough to Australia. I feel confident this is for you. There's something about the opossum which is for you making sure that people got you right. Meaning it's almost a respect kind of thing. Making sure that you only deal with or are in relationship with or work with or whatever people that respect you, because it's really difficult for people to get to know the real you. It's just not something you give up very easily. And I'm not saying walk out and blab your stuff into the world and be a doormat. What I'm saying is there's a time coming for you that is all about strategizing. And it's all about well, when I think of opossums, and how they carry their babies on their back, I feel like there are a number of things that you want to do that are like babies, meaning, meaning you're wanting to start something new and you want to grow it like from the embryo up, but you're really scattered. You've got too much that you want to do. It's not humanly possible to do it all at one time. And so don't do it all at one time. There you go. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right. So, all right. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Dawn, I'd lay money out to see you make a video about romance and give people advice about how to bring romance into their life. I would. Okay, so here we go. Is anybody my neighbor the opossum, right? Okay. All right, so here we go. I was just making sure there are no scammers on the channel. Welcome to new folks. Welcome, welcome. Okay, here we go. This is for water signs. Cancers, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your tarot reading for this week. Really? The Death card, the Cecropia moth. Now, here's what I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. People freak when they see the Death card, especially in the traditional Rider Waite Smith deck. They just freak out. Don't freak. Well, first of all, Scorpio is about nothing if it's not about death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth. So here's what I'm hearing for, and let me just say this first for Scorpio. I'm missing out. Maggie made a funny. Okay. It's one thing to leave something in the past, really. And it's another thing. Sorry, y'all. I used a new kind of vegan lipstick this morning, lip gloss, and it's doing this flaky thing. More than you wanted to know, I'm certain of it. Oh, maybe I'll do a psychic makeup channel. Okay. Death can be your friend. Yes, Antonio, it can. Because here's the thing. Joe, please don't take this the wrong way. You wrote You're in Love with a Scorpio, and I heard that song, I'm in love with a stripper. Please don't be offended. Everything is music to me, and I associate everything with music. So, more is the pity for you that you're in love with a Scorpio. I feel sorry for y'all. I've felt sorry for every single person I ever dated or was married to. We're tough. We're hard to deal with, as you might imagine. Okay, here's the thing, Scorpios. Whatever you Scorpios are going through out there right now, it is not enough to forget it or leave it behind. Whatever it is, it's got to die. And I don't mean that this is a metaphysical channel, y'all. Okay, we're talking about metaphorically. We're talking about imagery. We're talking about, that kind of thing. I don't mean to go out and kill somebody or blow up somebody's building or anything like that. I don't mean that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there are some strings that you're letting. It's almost like you get a cut, like a paper cut, and you're like, nah, it's just a paper cut, and you don't tend to the wound, and the next thing you know, your finger's all swollen up from that beansy little cut. There's that. Don't do that. You've got some kind of open wound, so to speak, in your heart, in your mind, in your gut, and you're not taking care of it. Don't do that. It's going to fester. Don't let it go. Put an end to it in your energetic sphere. Now, moving on, for Cancer and Pisces, for those of you here today that are a Cancer, or you have Cancer significantly in your houses somewhere, what I'm hearing for you all is that you've got to get right now, get more discerning about when to shimmy out of your crab shell or scurry back into your crab shell, because you're doing something that is pushing you and pulling you and pushing you and pulling you and pushing you and pulling you, and you're allowing it. Don't allow yourself to be pushed and pulled. Please don't do that. That's not going to be helpful. Do not annoy a Scorpio. Don, I think we're destined to be married. The first man ever to understand me. There you have it. Okay. So that said, and it won't end quickly. So, Cancers, stop letting a situation or someone or even yourself push and pull you. But you are going through a time right now where you do kind of have to ride the waves, ride the wave up, ride the wave down, ride it up, ride it down. And you are being held in good stead when you shimmy back into that crab shell for now. And you're also being held in good stead when you come out. But you're missing a little bit of the timing. And what that means is I would really encourage you to ask your higher self to ping you, like literally text you when the time is right for things. And by doing that, what I mean is that, when you ask your higher self, which is the universe, and the universe is your higher self, to ping you or text you or send you an email or something synchronistic is going to show up and whap you right in the head, and then you'll know. But it's important that you do that. You're doing this dance, doing the dance. And that's a really good thing for right now. Okay. Now, yeah, I gotta go, y'all. Sorry. I do, but I gotta go. Okay. Pisces. Now, you're very, very good at going and coming and going and coming and going and coming. That's what you fishies do. And we love you for it, because you're the most gentle people on the planet. Just the kindest. I love Pisces. that said, weirdly, Pisces, this is about the Cecropia moth for you. And I've never gotten a message like this. This is interesting. I'm gonna any kind of moth represents death, but Cecropia moths, they're something. And I'm being told for you to please spend at least a few minutes today just learning about Cecropia moths. Look up Cecropia moth symbolism. Look it up as a spirit animal, totem animal, power animal. For those of you that have my book, you don't have the book yet, but the Arc, it's got a 382-page book in it, complete with all these descriptions. Look up the Cecropia moth if you're a Pisces, because I'm being told that you are not supposed to, like, slam a door shut on something, like have something die, something, a situation, a feeling of this or that, but rather you, the only thing that I'm being told that I could liken this to for you all is this. Let's say that you have a job go south, you get fired for no good reason. You've got a relationship go south. The Scorpio card, Kelly, is the Cecropia moth, right? And the Cecropia moth and death. Okay, so you can't kill whatever this situation is, and it seems a little dark to me. But what I'm seeing is like a clock face, or one of those barometer things. Over here it's too hot, over here it's too cold. I'm looking at one fish on either side, and you've got to keep the hand on that barometer thingy straight in the middle. And what that means in my psychic mind at the moment, how I'm hearing it is, you've got to stand tall and firm, but not so much outwardly. This is important for you to know that you're courageous and brave and strong in this moment. You don't have to demonstrate it on the outside, but you've definitely got to demonstrate it on the inside. And in terms of being reborn, I would lay a big old dime to a big old donut that your Pisces is, you've already gone through a death process of a kind. And what you don't know yet, you think you're still in the process of grieving or moving through the death time, but you're not. You're way on the other side of it, and you're starting to be reborn, but you don't know it yet. But that'll become clear to you, like, oh, say now, or something else this week is gonna, like, get, you know what I mean? And you're gonna know. But you've got to stand strong. Not be strong, not this. Stand strong. So you may have to stand up, literally stand up physically and have a conversation. You may have to physically, let me give you a case in point. Okay, this is going to drive it home. Man, I hope so. So I'm addicted to cooking shows. But, we're not opening a conversation about veganism and vegetarianism. We're not. Because we don't have fusses on my channel. I am a fuss-free channel. But I have my own deeply personal feelings about eating meat, of which I've had to eat it for the last 2 years because of the health stuff. And I told my doctor the other day, you know what? The emotional fallout from this is going to kill me faster than anything else ever will. So I have made an appointment with someone that is a vegetarian, vegan nutrition specialist. And we're going to put me on some kind of something where I don't have to eat meat and hopefully not die in the process. But I realized that when I watch cooking shows, it's always Master Chef. It's always the protein that's the star of the dish, and it's very rarely tofu or tempeh. I am debating with myself whether I am sticking to my own ethics by not supporting something, or does it really matter that I watch that show in the scheme of things? Like, I don't know. I'm going through this all in my head. There's something that you have. Jennifer, thank you very much for the donation. That is very kind of you. Thank you so, so much. For those of you that I never ask for donations, but I love it when you give them, because it is half of everything I make on this channel goes to support animal charities that work to fight cruelty to animals. I'm so late. God, I hope they forgive me for being late to this meeting. Okay, but here's the story. It's something very much like that. You know what you stand for. You know. And you've just got to be willing to actually stand for it. And that might mean walking away from something that is not coinciding with your ethics. But you might have to look a little deeper. I've got some vegan, vegetarian friends that I talked with last week about this, and they were like, we never thought about that. And I was like, yeah, me neither, until just recently. There goes pretty much all my television watching right there, right down the tubes. But that would be fine. I just don't know what conclusion I've come to yet. So I hope that was helpful. Unless I'm dying, I will be here Wednesday and Friday, y'all. I promise. I heard. That's very interesting. Wow. Eve, that is a very interesting situation. So, okay. In any event, I love you all very much. And I did not expect the energy that came out today to come out. I was not given any warning about how important it is for everybody to step out of their comfort zone, step out of your fear zone, and take that leap. Calculated, okay? Not when we talk about blind faith, it can't be blind faith. You've got to know that you know that you know. So, I hope that you do good for animals, including yourself. I certainly hope that you stay wild. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, everybody.